10 billion, the number of people scientists have deemed to be Earth's maximum capacity. In the year 2055, we will have exceeded that number by 1 billion. Livestock and crops will be depleted. Parents will be forced to decide between their children's lives and their own. Earth is desperate for a solution. By any means necessary, we must save humanity. Is humanity more important than our own planet? What drastic measures will we take? Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today on September 2nd, 2021. Due to our most current climate research, the UN has deemed it necessary to outline and regulate a more rigid global green initiative. The industries that create the most pollutants will now be strictly held under government supervision. Active immediately, the UN will hand out fines and in extreme cases, jail to those who do not dedicate themselves to climate restabilization. The salvation of our planet is at stake and the UN does not take this lightly.
Breaking news. On October 19, 2030, nearly a decade after the UN introduced a global initiative to reduce greenhouse gases, worldwide emissions are still at an all-time high. Many around the world are wondering what options we have left, as the pollution nears what scientists have predicted our global capacity. Some have spoken out in the support of colonizing Mars and other planets.
As the population rises and global resources continue to be depleted, we realize the need for an alternative human habitat. Although terraforming efforts on Mars and other planets were unsuccessful, we believe that our advancements in technology during the project have provided us with means to create a viable orbital habitat. The surprise of most of the world, today the UN signed into declaration the Humanity Act. This act outlines the newest Spru program, but the main focus is what powers the UN now gets from this unprecedented act. Any law can be made and regulated by the UN as long as the committee agrees it is necessary for the overall survival of mankind. In other words, the UN now has complete control over all legislation in the world. Joining us today is UN spokesman Jeff Curtis to tell us a little bit more about this legislation.
Before we begin, I kind of almost want to clear the air. You said an unprecedented act. For anyone that took a U.S. civics class would know that this is not unprecedented, as we have the elastic clause deeming that anything that is necessary and proper, Congress can sign into an act. But the Spru program and the Humanity Act was just signed into declaration today. And I just want to talk a little bit about what it is. So Spru, S-P-R-U, stands for Subterranean Population Relocation Unit. It's a big pill to swallow at first, right? But basically what it is we're sending people underground. Kind of kooky, right? But as you may or may not know, scientists have discovered that our world has reached mass capacity and we are slowly deteriorating the Earth. And we feel, as the UN, that it's necessary for us to allow Earth to rejuvenate itself. And by doing that, we're going to relocate society underground, and we're going to let Earth do its thing for 5 years and see what happens after that. The Humanity Act, as you said, it allows the UN to sign in and create any legislation that they feel they need. This isn't some kind of tyrannical government here. This requires a majority vote, and in that majority vote, there has to be a reason behind it for mankind, for the survival of mankind.
So you're telling me 11 billion people are going to pack up and go underground?
Well, you see, that's exactly it. We're sending down 11 billion people, but not all at the same time. What we've developed is Spru camps. And these Spru camps are situated in each continent, one in each state in America and one in each country and around the world. And what these are is, if your name is selected in a random lottery, you go to this camp. You report there with you and your family and your belongings. You're sent underground, and we're sending 1 million every year for 5 years, and you stay down for 5 years. And we believe that the 5 years is the perfect amount of time for Earth to rejuvenate itself. So every year we're sending down 1 million. We may increase those numbers depending on the amount of resources that we have available. You see, we have a lot of very intelligent people behind this, but obviously there's human error and humans. There's always stuff that changes, right? So we believe everything is foolproof and nothing can go wrong.
Well, Jeff, it sounds like you have all the answers, but what about the people above ground?
Well, you see, the people that don't go down immediately, we have it covered.
You guys know why we're here?
Thank you for joining me. You three have been chosen to join the newly developed Population Task Force. Your exemplary skills in combat have proven that you three are the most competent for the job at hand, controlling the population above the ground world. Throughout the next few days, you will be fully trained and adequately prepared to complete your mission with 100% efficiency. The manual that has been given to each of you outlines very clearly your mission and what is expected of you. If any of you have questions, you will refer to the manual. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
It appears a small number of people have grown an immunity to our injections and have taken refuge in a small town. You are to find these people and make sure that they do not interfere with our plans to allow Earth's rejuvenation. We chose you because of your combat skills. You will need their skills in the field. This is not merciless killing. It is for the good of mankind. You are dismissed.
Well, let's take a look at this and get going.
Hey, you guys hear that?
Don't worry. We're still going.
We're on my tracker. We're going back to camp. Alright, I'll do a sweep and meet you there. Straight ahead. Right behind you.
matter with you?
Nothing.
What we're doing is right. It's justified, you know.
I killed an innocent man.
You don't honestly think these people are innocent, do you? They're killing the earth, you know. The government didn't decide this plan for us to get feelings for them and care about them. They're destroying the earth. It's my earth too. I care about it. Those that were worthy were sent on the ground. Those that aided in the destruction of our planet stayed above ground and waited for judgment. It's not our job to have sympathy for these beasts. It's to eradicate them. Our camps were designed to rid this plague that we call humans.
A plague? The only reason they're being exterminated is because of a literal plague that we started.
They deserve to die because humanity deserves to live. Whether you like it or not, this is your Earth too. You should care about it.
I don't know where your head's at, but I can't continue. You say this is for the sake of humanity, but none of this is humane.
If you can't follow orders, then I can't trust you. And if I can't trust you, you're just as bad as one of them.
Then that's the way it has to be.
Then you are one of them.